Are you struggling with pulling Docker images and facing frustrating errors like blob unknown or manifest unknown? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into these common issues and how to resolve them. I completely understand how challenging it can be to set up a private Docker registry and run into these errors. It can feel like you're hitting a wall, especially when everything seems to be configured correctly. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. One user is trying to set up Nexus as a private registry for Docker images. They can log in, push, and search through the Nexus repository, but pulling images from Docker is where they hit a snag. So what could be causing these errors? The blob unknown and manifest unknown messages usually indicate that the requested image or layer is not available in the registry. Let's explore the possible reasons behind this. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to troubleshoot these errors and get your Docker images pulling smoothly. To address the issue of pulling images from Docker, the user should first verify the configuration of the Nexus repository. This includes checking that the Docker-hosted and proxy repositories are set up correctly. Next, the user should ensure that the Docker daemon is configured to communicate with the Nexus repository. This involves checking the Docker configuration file for any proxy settings that might interfere with the connection. After confirming the Docker configuration, the user should test the connection to the Nexus repository. This can be done by attempting to pull an image that is known to exist in the Nexus repository. If the user continues to encounter errors, they should review the Nginx configuration. It's important to ensure that the proxy settings are correctly forwarding requests to the Nexus repository. Finally, if all configurations are correct and the user still faces issues, they may want to consult the Nexus logs for more detailed error messages. This can provide insights into what might be going wrong. Fun fact: did you know that Docker was originally developed to help developers manage their applications in a more efficient way? Now, it's a crucial tool for many organizations worldwide. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user involves specific Nginx configurations that resolve their issues. They suggest setting proxy timeouts and disabling buffering to improve performance. After making these changes, they successfully logged into their Docker registry and pulled images from Docker Hub via Nexus proxy, demonstrating the effectiveness of their configuration. Lastly, they emphasize the importance of adding the proxy server certificate in the Nexus SSL certificate section to avoid certification issues. Here's a pro tip: always keep your Nexus and Docker configurations documented. This will save you time and headaches when troubleshooting in the future. And there you have it. With these troubleshooting steps, you should be able to resolve the blob unknown and manifest unknown errors. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.